Hi everyone, so I'm back to do another craft with me. This time I'm making like envelope pouches using some of my digital kit, which is called French Ephemera. I will put the link to that below where you can find it in my shop. So I made this one and I put some lace on. I'm just keeping in the same theme as like all the other things that I've made for my journal. So that's the envelope pockets that I made, video on that. These are the pockets that I made, got a video on that. And these are the side tuck or belly bands, however you want to call them. Got a video on that as well. So let's get started. So alongside this, I'm using little bits from ARTYmaze from her green collage taster kit, which you can find on her YouTube, not her YouTube channel, her Etsy store, and some elements from the builder cluster, the first one, and the butterflies are freebies. Okay, so let's get started. So that's all the little bits that I've got, you know, how simple, and then you can create something with something as little as this. Okay, right, so I've already folded that, and what I'm going to do is, because I am going to machine stitch this, I'm just going to rub a little line on there so that I can see it, because my eyesight's rubbish. Okay, so that just helps me. I'm also going to use a sheet of coffee dyed paper, because that's what gives it that nice noise. Can you hear that? Nice noise. You probably can't hear it because of my fan, but have to have the fan on, otherwise I would cook in here. So I'm going to use some glue stick, and I'm just going to glue the back of this minus the fluff. You don't have to machine stitch, obviously, but if you're not and you're backing it, make sure you put ample glue on there. Okay, and then we're just going to flatten that down. I just normally use my bundle of cards to smooth it down. There's my dog barking. Crazy dog she is. She barks at anything and everything. Just a little bit more there. I've got a big like conker tree out the back, and when the conkers start dropping, she barks at them in the middle of the night. Right, so I'm just going to trim around here and try not to cut my finger this week. That's healed really well, for those of you that remember. So I've got a little scar, lost a little bit of skin, but it looked worse than it really was. So pay attention when you're using a craft knife. I think this will be the last video I'm doing with the bits that I'm putting in this journal. The rest I'm just going to do, you know, in my own time, because it does take like preparation doing videos, thoughts. Got to think about it. Right, so obviously that's still a little bit wet from the glue. I found my foldy lines. So, oh, and with that, right, when you fold in, this is actually the bottom, like that, and I'll show you in a sec. Okay, and then that is the top. The only bit that's skew iffy is that bit. Okay, so now I am going to stitch all around. Okay, I'm just going to go all the way around there. Just going to bring my, I was going to say my printer. You don't sew with a printer. The heat's getting to me. Oh, just dropped something. Just making a mess. Oh, that's another thing, such the mess I've created. And I've only made a few things. Right, sorry, I'm not editing this one. So I'm just going to stitch all around it, and it is noisy because it's on the glass mat. Nearly done. Little back stitch there. Okay, let's move this out of the way. I will be doing one more bit of stitching, but not right now. Okay, so I could have stitched it all closed, but I didn't. There you go, I just didn't. Okay, so I'm just going to go around with my sponge with some vintage photo. Oh, it's just so hot here today. Oh, I think it's like 33, not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. And I'm just so looking forward to the rain that they've predicted. Said that in the last video, I think. I just can't handle this heat. Just not used to it here. Okay, right, the lace I am going to glue, but I will go back and stitch that once it has dried a little bit. Oh, help if I took that off. It's because I'm not used to putting the lid on it. Okay, so excuse me, making sure your lace is round the right way. I don't know what way it is actually. I think it's that way. More confabulated. Right, so yeah, that's enough. Just want it peeking out of there. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of noise going on. Right, so that's like that. Then I'm going to come in with these little bits. I've chopped them up from one of the pages from the collage kit, which is the green taster kit. So I'm going to put that there, I think. Maybe that way. Like so. Need to ink around there. Was it that way I had it? I can't remember now. Yeah, it was down here. So I want the green down there, because there, yep, I had it that way as well. And then that like that, methinks. And that can go there. Okay, so let's glue that on, because I want to be able to, obviously when I stitch this lace, I want to run the stitch through this piece as well. And I should have used glue stick, but I haven't, so I'm just putting that on there. I don't know how many times I've washed my hands today with glue and ink. Okay, and then we'll put that there. And that will go there with a little bit of cheesecloth, but we won't put that on yet, but I'm just gonna prepare it. I'll just pull away at that, just give that a little tiny minute to dry before I sew it again. This little piece was another piece of this, and I'm just going to put that down there with some glue. So I think this will be the 4th video I've done today. I'm on a roll. Probably won't get another video for another week. Like a craft with me anyway. Right, so that goes there. Now I've got some boxes that I'm gonna turn into, what did I do with that? Turn into journal covers. So hopefully my plans are to do a couple of them this week as well. So glue again. And again, these are all just quick and easy little projects for you to do, and obviously you can use whatever you have. Right, I'm going to stitch along there now. So sewing machine's coming back in. It won't be that long this time. Try not to drop things. Okay, so I'm just doing a zigzag stitch and I'll just be a tick. Maybe if I do this, pull that up properly. Oh, I'm making a right mess now. Hang on a sec. I've got that was caught there. Only ever happens on camera. There we go. Okay, that's all the stitching done. Let's move that back to where it goes. Okay, I'm using my pinking shears just up the side and down that side. Just glue that shut now. I could have, like I said, I could have sewn all that closed, but obviously I didn't. Right, cheesecloth. Stay. The fan is blowing slightly in this direction. I'll just back that onto some book page and we shall put that here. Obviously just use whatever glue you have, whatever glue you like. And what are we going to do with this? I think that will go here. Just ink around the edge. And pop that there. And the word will go, I don't know where the word's going to go. It might actually sit up there. It comes off my finger. Yeah, I'm going to put that up there. So these little labels and the words are from Builder Cluster from ARTYmaze, and the butterflies are a freebie from ARTYmaze. I think you'll find that on her coffee shop. And this, like I said, is the green collage taster kit. So there we go. Here we go, 2 of them for my journal. I may just paperclip them in, or I could sit it in that way if I wanted to, glue it in and have a pocket behind there if I glued just along here and down there, obviously at the back like that. Pop that on, or glued down that side along there, up there, and have a top tuck and then the pocket. And I'll probably pop in some of the postcards from my French ephemera kit in there. So that's me made quite a few little bits on camera for you to see what I do, how I do it, and they're all quick and easy. I think none of them are any more than like 15 minutes long. So any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.